Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to World of Horror. So today, we are going to do, I think, something a little sus. Now here's the thing, I was thinking about how to make like a brick build work, and I think the dream is Koiji, improvise, cursed cartridge, and then just an entire inventory full of bricks. But I don't really think that's realistic on Harbinger of Doom, which is what we exclusively play on. Like, if you were doing something like, Cultist or Initiate, or, like, even True Believer, I guess, you could maybe make it work, because I'm pretty sure True Believer still has Doom reduction, right? It's just a lot less. But what I was thinking is, like, because the biggest problem is buying the cursed cartridge, and then getting bricks, and then not dooming out, right? And so obviously there's one solution to this. It's Moshi Moshi time. Because obviously, you know, with Toshiaki, he has bad combat. And how do you fix that? You fix that with Crudy's Kill, Rage, or Sheeb Surge. Now, here's the thing. What we're actually going to be doing is relying on that minus 10% Doom per mystery, and we'll throw in a Hunted by the Cult there too, just to make it 11% as a treat. So this means that we have about 45 attempts to get bricks without it eating into our bottom line, if that makes sense, because we get minus 50% Doom just by playing Toshiaki throughout the entire game. So, specifically though, we have about maybe 6 or so. I probably should have done 7th Curse, just so that we didn't have to, like, scrounge funds for the, whatchamacallit. But, it is what it is. I don't think Ithuchu buffs the throwing damage, so there's no need to do that. Honestly, we'll go with Herald. We haven't done Herald in a hot minute, I think. And so, yeah, this is gonna look a little bit weird, but this is the Unlimited Brickworks run. This is, I am the bone of my brick, okay? He's created 1,000 bricks, and he'll create 1,000 more. Light source, knowledge, I mean, normally you'd know what I would love to do. Dexterity, probably might happen, actually. Strength and charisma if we get Heart of Darkness. Remember your second, so it's all stat checks, always has been. We might be interested, although the cursed cartridge is B slot, right? I'm pretty sure it is. We might be interested in Sheeb Surge spam near the end of the game, depending. But obviously we need these two. We need the vending machine and the occult store. And then probably just take both of these. Although the illegal den, to its credit, which we will take the illegal den instead of the hardware store, the illegal den does have cursed cartridge for 5 funds, which I believe means that the cursed cartridge is 3 funds normally, and so its price is increased by 1. So we need to get 4 funds, which is not easy. I will say that it's not easy, but we'll get it. We'll get the drip as well. Moriko on the second try, kind of becoming whatchamacallit, a running theme. We had a live stream where we did like 3 runs, and each run we got Moriko on the second try. I'm not entirely sure what the odds are on that. You know, personally I say Chaos Reigns, that we should do the most difficult mystery first, because of Unlimited Brickworks. Now you might initially think that the Necronomicon is bad, because it takes up an inventory slot, but those who know, those who don't. Am I right, my fellow gamers? Okay. So, go ahead, go to the tree twice. That sucks, by the way. I mean, we could just die right here. Which is probably one of the reasons why you don't play Toshiaki for this. There it is, cursed cartridge right there. Oh, it's a C slot, actually. I actually kind of hate that, because that means we can't use Akamanto's mask. But now, we just kind of get on that grind. I'd like 3, please, and by that I mean 4. Okay, this is getting a little obnoxious. Like, I don't think I ain't ever seen this before. Like, that's pretty disgusting. Like, I want more bricks, alright? But, okay. So now we're just gonna go. I don't think there's not anything particularly that I want from Cruty. Like, I don't want Cruty's kill because, I mean, we've got essentially on-demand, more deadly than bullets projectile here. Now this is interesting, because what we can do is we can just do this, and we can throw... She's done. And we're gonna throw the steak knife, it's just a discount brick. And I actually wasn't paying attention to what the, how much damage the brick actually did. The thrown item deals 9 damage? Each brick is doing 9. That's insane. That's absurd. That's actually, like, patently absurd. That's crazy. I cannot believe we rolled a natural 10 on our freaking luck check. You hate to see it. How is this possible? But yeah, so this is the brick gaming run. I didn't know Cursed Cartridge buffs it by 2. That's crazy. So, I mean, here's the thing. If we can do this, which I don't know... Aw, you piece. So hold on. This will be worth it, though. And it's a single 80% chance. Love to see it. The problem is, like, I don't know how much damage this garbage is gonna do here. So it's like, how much damage is the steak knife and the hunting rifle gonna do when thrown? I got no idea. But 3 bricks should be enough, because that's 27 damage. So yeah, that's actually really funny. We are gonna take... Oh, I could've gotten one more, you piece. Okay, what do we want? 5% doom, that's what we want. We got frostbite! You coward! You absolute coward giving me frostbite. Oh my god, we didn't even get to level up, so he didn't even have any counterplay to that. Like, Toshiaki just does actually die. I mean, now I gotta try Koiji, because I didn't know Cursed Cartridge gives you +2. That's hilarious. We'll take Hunted by the Cult. And we'll make sure to get the, absolute piece. We'll make sure to get the, whatchamacallit. Okay, second enemy, strength, charisma, Takashi, light source, maybe dexterity. So, top left, bottom right, remember your seconds. Wait, is that remember your seconds? Oh, that was a misclick there. No, it's only remember your second enemy, because it's Takashi and light source. Okay. So remember your second enemy, that is important. Give me these 2 things, as well as the school nurse and the history club, both are very good, and we will take the illegal den. They know. TM. We can actually just use the camera the whole time. Like, yeah, that is the only counterplay that we had there. What's the most, like, brick throwing? Like, is he a part of, like, a... What are they? Sororities? Like a high school... like, not a high school, like a college sorority. Where the initiation ritual is throwing a brick through the I was gonna say principal. Like he's just in some college fraternity? Is that it? I don't know. I don't know these things. But, you know, he was in like a college fraternity. And the initiation ritual is throwing a brick through somebody's house. I was gonna say Semper Fi, Semper Brick. Anyways, what are we doing? What are we talking about? I got no idea. Anyways, Leather Rebel. That man is the real Seymour Skinner. I just hear that in my mind every single time I look at that outfit. I'm really noticing a lack of Moriko on the second TV screen. Thank you. Oh, whoops. I was like, hey, we don't have a bottle of water. Let's get that. Oh, Akamanto's scared. He's crying. Listen, he could deal with the Toshiaki, but he can't deal with the Koiji with Leather Rebel. It's too terrifying. We could do the boss fight first, sure. I actually think there's some legitimate, there's like a legitimate thing to doing the boss fight first. And the reason why I say that is because you get into a situation where you can, like, we can spend... Does this work? No, okay. Like, you get into a situation... Cursed cartridge, please? Cursed cartridge, please. Cursed cartridge, please. Thank you. Like, you get into a situation where... And here, we gotta go here. Which is even worse. Like, this is why I wanted to play as Toshiaki, because, like, we don't have to worry about this nonsense of, like, constantly re-rolling. But, we will. We'll try. If it just works for a couple of fights, it is what it is. Oh my god, please. I was thinking about taking brain worms there. Oh my god, please. A Koiji perk as a treat. It's just... I hate this thing so much. It's actually a loss, though. Please, a single Koiji perk as a treat, finally. Okay. Monument? I went there without any money, and I was like, I was gonna be so sad. Okay, so vending machine, if you wanted to be really nice to us, like, I would adore that. Please, I beg you. Please, I beg you. Okay, we've got 4 bricks. What about 5 bricks? Listen, this is just for fun, okay? Like, I highly doubt we're gonna win, but it would be kind of funny if we did. Don't say a fun, you piece. I can't go back, because I don't have any money. Because I could sell the camera, but that's not good enough. Honestly, sell his gun, sell his gun. Steal his gun, sell his gun. I know I just said sell his gun like 5 times now, but who cares? We could probably kill something truly evil with a brick at this point. Like, probably not, because when you get them to 50 health, they like full heal. But that's fine. We're just always lucky, I guess. But yeah, no, we're gonna have to, like, abuse the monument, like, as much as possible. And we're just gonna have to get lucky. Because, like, 49% Doom for a bad build, or, like, a meme build, is terrible. Like, let's just be honest. It's gonna be really funny when we throw the brick and it does 11 damage, but, you know, it's not worth it. Like, the brick, like, 7 damage from a brick is already good enough. Like, it doesn't... You don't need to do that. Okay, so you know what we're gonna go? We're gonna go... I almost clicked the illegal den. We're gonna go right back here. And we're just gonna, like, go to the monument as many times as possible. That sucks. Like, that sucks, failing that. Okay, so... We start off with this. 11 damage. It's very, very funny. Now... We can technically, quotation marks, times 10,000 on each side, technically do 9 damage. And we can technically do 8 damage, too. But it ain't happening. That's, let me just tell you that. So, like, I almost want to throw the camera, and so I will. Just because it works out so... Oh my god, that did 7. Like, cause we need to keep the Doom down, like, as much as possible. Freaky Flood store is closed. I got good news for you. We are not planning on attacking being our main source of damage in this run, so I'm not worried about it at all. But, you know, you love to see an absence of boss fights. Like, you do indeed love to see it. We're gonna go here. And, do I want to investigate? We'll investigate the mansion twice if it's safe. Or low. But if it's dangerous or doomed, nah. Absolutely not. We do have 7 perception. We have a reasonable... It's safe? Okay, well, we'll investigate it twice. That's totally fine. Threat level increased! No time for path, thank you. Now, the good thing is, we're kind of staying around the same amount of Doom since Mystery 1. That's very good. Okay, so a single brick here kills, which is nice, but I'm actually gonna hit you with the controversial... Wait, is this the second enemy? I think Vent Crawler was the first one. Yeah, I think Vent Crawler was the first enemy, so Animated head's gonna be the second one. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, we're gonna do a 70. Oh, we're gonna do a 60. Ooh. Okay, never mind. Now, unfortunately, the problem is that we've got to go back to the vending machine and roll the dice for a bit. I'll roll the dice one more time. Thank you. We got five bricks, yeah. I was a little confused there because it's just black hair. Just chilling. You know, I want to say yes, but no. Like, we need to... The monument's the most important thing. Also, Doomed Forest, what the heck? Hate to see it. Fast hands doesn't really mean anything, honestly. And it was strength and charisma, right? So we don't really need to worry about folklore studies. It was dexterity if we get World of Darkness, though, which is pretty good. I almost want to take Reporter's Bag just because it's funny, but we're going to take folklore studies because it is a thing that exists. And we'll go ahead and take stamina because, like, again, it's going to come down to how many times we can use them. That's beautiful. That's genuinely incredible. Like, the fact that we got in and out of this mystery so goddamn quickly means that we actually have a chance. We're still no roads closed, so we're locked in for one of those mysteries for sure. Botany... It has to be botany, right? Like, I mean, if we needed to, which we don't, we could have gone into something like a ward or whatever. Like a vigil, a ward... We have enough bricks for sure. Oh, maybe not Vigil, unless you're doing it properly. Like, you would actually have to do it properly if you were doing Vigil. Because of how the, because you'd fight, like, too many enemies. Like, because, yeah, one brick would kill one enemy, like, out of, like, the 2 garbage enemies that you're forced to fight. But it wouldn't really be worth it, because then you're down. You've only got 3 bricks left. Okay, so this is interesting. This is actually a point where maybe, like, fighting could come in handy. Because if we look at this... Take her down to 19. I mean, the thing is, like, 2 bricks just kill so perfectly here. But the problem is that every brick we throw, we have to replace, which is, who knows, TM, amount of doom. So, the problem that we have... I mean, I don't want to take the damage, though, because we gotta get -3 at the freaking monument, so... you know, we're gonna give Miku a little taste of her own medicine, and Kobe things, and just, like, high-velocity bricks. Full metal bricks. I'm trying to think of Call of Duty perks that I can just say the name of. I mean, we could fight one more thing, obviously, but, we really don't want to. Like, I'll go into the forest with, like, a few bricks. Like, that's... This is dangerous, isn't it? So yeah, we'll do that. Oh no, it's safe. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine too, honestly. The school's dangerous? Oh boy. Pick up the book just because it's like, it's free TM. Okay, use that. We'll go to the monument, please. You can have anything that you want. That's fine. Because it was technically 3. The first -4 lies to you. It's always 3. The first time the monument says -4, it's -3. Very weird like that. But yeah, give me another brick, man. Thank you, genuinely thank you. I'm not even gonna try to test my luck there, just genuinely thank you, vending machine. Ignore the feeling, that's fine. We actually healed there, that's nice, but not a big fan of this. Not a big fan of... Like, we should level up before we die, so that's fine at least, but I'm still... That doom scares the crap out of me. Just because there's so much of it that we could just be ignoring right now. We'll take the minus reason for sure. Because, yeah, it's perception, but, like, when do you ever make a perception check successfully? Like, on a freaking doomed forest? Heck no. Okay. Kind of sketchy. Also, when did we get -1 dexterity again? Because, oh, no, we didn't take dexterity in the first place. We took stamina, which was the objectively correct play. So we can do 6 damage, but it doesn't really matter, man. Like, we just throw 2 bricks, honestly. Like, the chances of us being able to do 9 damage, it's never happening, right? A 60, 70, 70, and if we miss one of those, then we basically lose the game, unless we get out of this mystery on the next whatever you call it. Like, you just gotta go for it, man. And that's the problem, I think, is that I think without Cursed Cartridge, we would still be throwing the same amount of bricks, if that makes sense. Like, we would have to attack for sure, but it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Now, this is a bad mystery right there. Like, that's a bad mystery. It's not game ending, because the next two mysteries should be a lot safer. But, like, with Shiro-san's plus 3% Doom, like, we would have to survive. Like, we literally don't have the health for it, but we would have to survive -4, -4. And then we'd have to throw a brick at him, which is just not a resource that we can spend right now. So we've got to take the plus 3, which means that we can basically never use the monument again, which is really bad. But it is what it is, right? Price hike, roads closed. Thank God we did those two first. Pretty much all of the chances that we had of winning this run was getting those two out of the way before roads closed, for sure. Because, I mean, like, our brick reserves are running low. Like, we gotta spend, like, 2 bricks per combat encounter, which is not an economical thing to do every single time. Like, the thing that makes bricks so strong is the fact that they can be used to shore up anytime combat would kick your ass. You're not supposed to rely on them. Like, you can't just rely on bricks to be a throwing weapon purely. Like, you have to develop your combat at some point. And, I mean, do we have a World of... That's Freaky Flood. I was about to say, oh boy, let's go all in on that, but, I almost want to take a point of strength here. I almost think a point of knowledge would be better, just to kind of shore up our stat checks a little bit, to be real with you. But, no, we'll take some reason. That sounds fine by me. And so, yeah, like, this was just a meme run, and, like, there is even a chance that the meme run works, and we live, right? But what I'm trying to caution here is that, like, yeah, it's really funny when bricks do 11 damage when thrown instead of 7. But, like, you only need improvise or cursed cartridge. You don't need both, and you definitely don't need to freaking fish at the history club for a million years. So this is actually interesting, like, because we can definitely do this, which is 6 damage, but it just doesn't matter, man. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, the solution is to just throw the brick, like, 100% of the time. And that puts us in a bad spot, because, like, we can't rely off of freaking, Stalker Girls and her occult diaries to keep us going, you know? Like, I need at least 2. I'd like a 3rd one, but that's understandable. Have a nice day. Because the thing is, like, if we were, like, power leveling, dexterity, or we had, like, a monkey wrench or something, or, like, a heavy-duty bonk, then we would be able to shore up. Okay, yeah, that was a good choice. That was a good choice, because I was thinking about it for a second. Do we roll the dice, or do we take the damage? And I was like, yeah, it's probably fine. We will... I mean, you gotta walk here. Like, it's not ideal, but you gotta. Like, now I'm trying to think, how do we get some Doom reduction? And the answer to that is that at this point, you don't. You can nail 2 more dolls down here. Okay, give me money for one specific reason, and then give me stamina. So what we want here is you to take stamina -5 or funds. Absolute peace. I'm seeing that you're not being workable today, Outer Entity, and that's a shame on you. Because listen, man, I'm trying to... This is Doom, that will kill us. So we have to throw the bricks at the ghost, but then we take reason damage anyways, because, you know, it is what it is. So, like, let me tell you, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be throwing 2 bricks, if you can believe it. We're gonna be throwing 2 bricks at the enemy. That's crazy. We probably should have thrown the cursed cartridge, if that's even possible. There's no turning back, dun dun. Yeah, no, it was a good run. It was for sure a good run. But, yeah, no. Unfortunately, I mean, we technically live here, but, like, you know what I mean. The meme, though, for sure. Like, here's the thing. When the freaking the court, I forget what they're specifically called, when, like, the Shattered Court or whatever descends on Shiikawa to abduct people, you'll just have Koiji with, like, 20 bricks in his inventory, holding 2 bricks in each hand, and then he's just, like, smiling. And he's like, the time for talk is past, the Lord's work must be done. And he just kills them all by throwing bricks. That's what actually happens. That's what Panstash doesn't want you to know. Because the truth is, this man cannot be stopped. Like, the game will end because it cannot... Listen, this Doom is not for the court. This Doom is for our boy and his vending machine. But yeah, no, the guaranteed loss, so, like, you know, it is what it is. 1 brick in hand, 1 single brick. Yeah, the Shattered Court. Here's the thing. Whoever wasn't devoured will join the Shattered Court, never to be seen again. Nah. Koiji throws 1 brick into the air. I mean, that's why they call it the Shattered Court. It is what it is. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're all staying safe out there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you're all staying safe out there. Have a good one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on whatever you decide to watch next. Goodbye.